You've been audio inspector for 2 years. What initiatives have you spearheaded in that time?
All of them?
Well, you must have plenty of ideas for the future.
I sure do.
Such as?
Well, I wish the microphone weren't so picky about my lower frequency voice. Because a lot of people really like my input.
We understand, Matthew. After all, we are from the land of podcasts.
The land of podcasting.
Traumatic childhood.
We needed those. We really did.
Which is true. Means death for us all.
Up yours, children.
Why does his mind look like that? And we never did.
Welcome to No Kids 3 Money a Simpsons Podcast through the lens of time. I am one half your host, Ned.
And I'm Matt.
Yes, you are.
G'day, everyone. Today we're covering Season 3, Episode 11, Season 12, Episode 1, Treehouse of Horror, and Season 22, Episode 2.
We sure are, Matt. Thanks for that. Your voice sounds a little different.
No, that's the same, don't I?
No, it doesn't.
Hello, Kegs.
Hey, what's up? Bro, there's a little laugh in there on that one. Yeah, like.
That's real?
Like, I feel like if it is real, that person is not alive anymore.
Oh, fuck no. That was the last sound. Say before you die, you always grab your... Alrighty.
Oh, what am I gonna... Hey, you! Stop being so unsafe! Smitty! Safen up!
Homer, could we have a word with you?
No.
I must have phrased that badly. My English is how you say inelegant. I meant to say, may we have a brief, friendly chat?
No.
Once again, I have failed. We request the pleasure of your company for a free exchange of ideas.
Well, Matt, why don't you start us off with Season 3, Episode 11.
I can do that. Titled Burns VERKAUFEN der KRAFTWERK. Translated in English, Burns sells power plant. Synopsis reads, the stock in the nuclear plant skyrockets amid rumors of a takeover, meaning that all the workers get rich except for Homer, who has sold his stock holding for a mere $25 and fears that he will lose his job. The rumors prove true as two German businessmen buy the plant from Mr. Burns for $100 million and fire Homer for incompetence. Mr. Burns decides to buy the plant back when he discovers that his former employees no longer fear him.
Yes, he does. How many quotes you got?
One.
Why am I not surprised? I'll start us off again.
Yep.
So yeah, you mentioned like straight away in the synopsis, Homer sells his stock at like a much lower price than what everybody else does, and ends up much worse off for it. But he calls his stockbroker, who's just this like obviously dying man, and he like goes to go like straight into the conversation. He's like, wait, it says here we got to make some small talk first. Everybody alive? Yes. Like any sports? Yeah. Want to go dancing sometime? Maybe.
Good.
Yeah. It was just fucking great.
Yeah.
Can't remember what he says after that, but yeah, like I think that character's turned up like maybe once or twice.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Does he turn up again? Is he the guy that tells him to sell his pumpkin futures?
Where'd you go, my little pumpkin future?
Where'd you go, my little pumpkin eater?
I'm not sure, maybe.
I can't remember exactly, but yeah, this dude has turned up like once or twice, either after this or before this or something like that.
Yep.
Well, I'll go another one, considering you've only got one.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably come up with a few more during the course.
Yeah, probably.
I only wrote one down.
So, yeah, once again, mentioned in the synopsis, like, Burns goes into Moe's bar, like, later on in the episode. He's going out with Smithers for a drink and gets, like, accosted by Homer. Wait, hang on. Is that the right context for this?
Say the quote, Ned.
I'm trying to think. The quote is like, "Does your money make you happy?" Yes. Okay, bad example.
Yeah. Yes, that is in that scene.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, because Homer's like trying to like
Nobody loves you.
get a rise out of him.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got?
So this is when like Patty and Selma are over and Marge is watching the TV at like how much the shares have skyrocketed in price, and they're like thinking of ways to spend the $5,200, the hypothetical money that he should have from his stocks.
Yep.
And then Homer comes in and he's like, "Hey, everybody." And they're like, "Yeah, we've heard the good news. We've got lots of different ways we're going to spend that money." And then Homer's like, "I had a little idea myself." "What'd you spend it on?" "I bought a beer." He's like, "You spent $5,200 on beer? $5,200? And he sort of like kneels down in front of the TV and like sees the animation of the prices skyrocketing.
Yep.
And then while he's down there, Bart like boots him up the arse.
Yeah.
He says, "Come on, everybody. Makes you feel better."
Kicks him so hard.
Yeah, into the TV. Yeah.
Oh, it was fucking great. And right at the end of the episode, once again, another quote that I brought up like as soon as we were like, "Oh, it's this episode."
Yeah.
Just right at the end, like after the Germans have been shown to be relatively like nice and logical throughout the entirety of it. Burns is buying it back from them and like offers them half the price or something like that, and they begrudgingly take it. And then the main guy says something to the effect of like, you know, like, "You should be careful with us because we Germans are not all smiles and sunshine."
I love just like the depiction of Germans in the show. Like even that random woman says at one point, "Oh, nobody speaks German, could be an evil man." That's when
Oh yeah,
Sideshow Bob's in court.
that's right.
The Bart the. Yeah. And yeah, just like how many times does like Hitler get referenced in The Simpsons? It feels like every like third or fourth episode.
That's it. It happens in the season 22 episode, doesn't it?
Yeah, on the little clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Weird.
Very weird.
I got one scene written down, and it's like probably the best scene of the episode.
Yep.
So Homer's friendly chat with the German owners. So remember, like the German, like the nice speaking German gets appointed that role because he can like speak nicely.
Yes.
Compared to the others, and he's like trying to translate a nice way of getting Homer in for a chat with him, and then he's like, "No," like refusing to do it. He's like, "Oh, I've got to go back to my translation book," and looks at it again a few more times. I think it was like a rule of threes.
It was, yeah. He says it 3 times, and it just gets like aggressive. Like not aggressively, it just gets more. I don't know how to describe it.
Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, he goes into the meeting, and one of them's like, "Oh, what initiatives have you spearheaded?" All of them. Surely you must have some ideas for the future. I sure do.
Such as
The land of chocolate as well. It's incredible.
Because like that spurs on from like Homer telling them one of the ideas. It was like more candy in the vending machine or something like that, or accepting like beat up dollar bills or whatever. That spurs another quote on from earlier when Homer's near the vending machine trying to put like the taped up dollar back into the machine, and Smithers and Burns come out after Burns has said he's going to sell the plant. And Homer asks Smithers, he's like, "Do you have change for $1?" He's like, "Well, here you go, you poor man. You should eat something."
you should eat something.
Like comforting him.
Yeah, before that, he's crying at the vending machine, and Smithers is just like, "I know." Like, it's hard to think that Mr. Burns would sell the factory.
Yeah. But yeah, back to my scene is like, yeah, the land of chocolate and shoes after that conversation, and just like how well that was animated. Like, I think they put a lot of effort into like making Homer just seem just on top of the world, like twinkling his toes as he walked, like nibbling out of everything that come along. And yeah, after that sort of like dream state that he goes into, he says something.
"Oh, chocolate half price."
He's sitting there like singing to himself. He's like, "Ba, ba, 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 ba."
Yeah. Mr. Simpson.
You said something about chocolate? That was 15 minutes ago.
And then a road sign in the sequence, in the Land of Chocolate sequence, was originally supposed to read Hershey Highway, a double entendre due to the phrase being a euphemism for anal sex, and a reference to the chocolate manufacturer Hershey's. Because censors objected to this joke, the writers replaced it with a sign reading Fudge Town. That would have been
not much better.
No. And like Hershey Highway, I probably wouldn't have even like, you right? You good?
Help.
Okay then.
Okay, no scream.
Can we start for Grace screams? I don't see why not. Yeah, I wouldn't have even noticed like the Hershey Highway thing. Like I didn't even notice the Fudgetown sign. I just saw it.
No, I didn't even.
After the fact. But yeah, quite funny.
Would have been way funnier if they just let him do it.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's going to know? Especially kids. Kids aren't going to notice that and know what it means. Like, fucking just put something in there for the adults. I don't have any scenes or anything, but I've got the rule of threes running jokes is the dream sequences that both Homer and Bart have. Like, Bart's is, like, relatively, like, normal for a kid. He's got, like, chocolate, like, pouring into his mouth out of the back of a truck and, like, driving a monster truck and stuff.
Yeah.
But the fuck, Homer's is a haircut, a car wash, and a new hammer.
This is like what he was going to spend his $25
on.
Yeah.
That's right. Before that, he's like $25. Sell.
Yeah. I'd like a bottle of Henry K. Duff's Private Reserve. Slips like a mint $20 bill on the counter at Moe's. Like,
you know what's to open this is no refunds.
Yeah, quite good. Those rule of threes were great this episode.
Yeah.
Were there any others?
I think there was, but we mentioned it before. Yeah.
Cool. Didn't get any cultural references. I'm sure there was like a bunch that I just couldn't be bothered because there was so many.
Yep.
But things that don't add up. So like Smithers getting stung by multiple bees and saying nothing about being allergic.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I would have thought that's where the joke would have originated because I was like waiting for him to say like, so we've got to get out of here because he says something along those lines and says, oh, I'm just getting stung by multiple bees.
He says, yeah, like several bees are stinging me.
Yeah. Whereas like in a later episode, like Burns and Smithers are riding that sort of tandem bike.
Yeah.
And Burns is kicking him while he's like puffed up and he's dying.
They collapse out the front and the guys come out and look at both of them and then take Burns in.
Yes.
That's right. He's fucking lying on the ground like moaning and Dr. Nick walks by and goes, holy smokes, you need booze, and throws more fucking money at him.
Yeah. Fuck, that was the perfect scene.
That's a 22
short tales of Springfield.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant episode.
When's that? That's like season 6. We looked it up the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
So good.
Get there eventually.
And Burns again doesn't remember who Homer is.
Yep,
like,
that's right. Yeah.
At Moe's. Like
what does Smithers refer to him as? It's like a German term.
Yeah, it's like something about him working in Sector 7G, right?
No, that's right. That's what it is. He says Sector 7G, but he says it in German.
Yeah. Yep.
Sector, like, what the fuck is 7 in German? It's like Sieben, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Semen, eh?
Balls, eh?
The only other like little bit that I have is like highly memed moments again. So the day after all the stocks have risen, everyone comes to work in like new cars or like fresh clothes or anything like that. And they're like, oh, wait till you see Lenny. And he's like, I went in for just like a simple nip and tuck. And he's like, got his cheeks done.
But the stocks just kept rising.
Yeah. And then later on, after all the sort of potential layoffs are going to happen, it hands over to Lenny.
That's
He's
the
like,
worst day of my life.
Oh, man, everybody looks so sad, except for Lenny.
yeah, this is the worst day of my life. That just comes up a lot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reviews?
Yes. Writing for the Star Tribune, Neil Justin rated the episode as one of his 10 favorites, commenting that the scene where Homer dreams about prancing across a literal land of chocolate was perhaps the most outrageous moment in Simpsons history.
This is getting a little abstract, but thank you. These are my top 10 favorite episodes of all time.
And then we got John Greenberg of ESPN said that the episode is one of his favorites, calling it hardly an average episode.
Did you just say ESPN?
Yep.
Why the fuck is an ESPN reporter reviewing The Simpsons? What the fuck? What?
He commented that the sarcastic heart of the story comes at the end when Mr. Burns realizes that wealth and time do not buy him happiness because no one, not even the scourge of Sector 7G, is scared of a powerless despot.
Right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still just really thrown off by that fucking ESPN thing. That's fucking weird.
Welcome to
No, hang on. I think it's the bottom left. This would be perfect.
Oh, fuck.
Nope. Wrong one. That one.
What was that?
We'll come back to that.
E.
We'll cut around that.
And we never did.
That very bottom one is fucking... I don't even know what it is. Like, I know what it is, but I don't know what it is.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna come for mommy just like a good boy. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, where does mommy want her good boy to paint? Holy fucking shit. Oh.
Oh, incredible. God, your algorithm is fucking cool.
AI does some pretty cool shit.
Hey, I was a pretty lousy president.
Oh, fuck.
Any final thoughts?
Yes. Did we get another reference to Burns being German affiliated in this episode? Chose the term German affiliated for the censors.
Nice.
Because he's like, just before he has his meeting with the Germans, he's like outside and there's like Kent Brockman's there and talking about how, you know, like what's he actually going to do? And Burns says something to the effect of like, I'm just going to tell him to get fucked because this is mine. It cuts to him inside speaking just fluent German.
Yes, that's right.
Which also sort of leads back into the jokes. Like, it's later in the series, but jokes that they've made, you know, like in our timeline before about him being associated with the fucking Nazis during World War II.
Yeah. He was alive.
Yes. And he was there, like canonically.
Yeah.
There was a season 21 episode a couple of weeks ago, maybe months at this point, but he like literally makes a joke about how he sees something from World War II and the Germans lose, and he's just like, oh, you know, that doesn't like I don't remember it like that or something like that.
Yeah. Inadvertently puts himself there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like we said, they do like. There's so many fucking Hitler references that you just don't even pick up until they're like right there in front of you, and you're like, oh god, they talk about this guy a lot.
Yep.
Not the funniest episode of this season, but still a good story and execution. Like, I didn't laugh as much as I have, like, you know, the episodes we've had in the weeks prior, like Saturdays of Thunder, Lisa's Pony, last week's episode. They're all like really like Flaming Moe's fantastic fucking episodes that are just like perfectly executed. Like, the story was well done in this, but it just wasn't as, you know, comedically up to scratch as the other ones are.
It still has some very memorable moments. So Land
100%.
Land of Chocolate is probably like one of the most memorable skits in the entire show's run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For
It's not
sure.
without its charm. We didn't even bring that up in the Flaming Moe's
Fuck, we
episode.
didn't. We're on that one, dipshit. I didn't even take any quotes.
And I never did.
Snarky. Talk. Man.
I'm sorry, let me start over. Eons ago, dolphins lived on the land.
What did he say? He said dolphins used to live on the land.
What? Then your ancestors drove us into the sea, where we've suffered for millions of years.
But you seemed so happy in the ocean. All that playful leaping.
We were trying to get out. It's cold, it's wet. Every morning I wake up phlegmy.
Plus all that sewage we keep dumping.
That was you?
It was her, all right. Take the one who wronged you.
Alrighty, but yeah, that's me. We'll move on. Treehouse of Horror 11, which is season...
Oh, fuck.
which is the first episode of season 12.
It is. Treehouse of Horror 11. Synopsis reads, this year's Halloween story sees the Simpsons as the monsters, with everyone except Lisa getting killed. Homer as a wandering spirit, on the hunt for a good deed in Goes Dad. Bart and Lisa as peasants in a fairy tale forest in Scary Tales Can Come True, and Lisa inadvertently dooming mankind by rescuing a dolphin in Night of the Dolphin.
Yes.
Pretty good smorgasbord of Treehouse Horror episodes this week.
Yeah, 100%. Like this is like they've got this down to like a fine art.
Yeah.
At this point in time, and these are like it was like some of the earlier ones kind of thing. Like especially that very first one that we watched was obviously geared a lot more towards trying to be scary as opposed to trying to be funny.
Yeah.
And like once you sort of, you know, like a decade removed from it, you kind of see how they've changed that formula over a period of time and just sort of gone, okay, we have a scary concept and then we just make our show around it.
Yep. Yeah, they could see like the storytelling aspect wasn't as funny as the usual show.
Yeah.
So then they've lent into it more.
And yeah, they still have like horror elements kind of thing. Like not to jump too far ahead, but in like the second little mini episode or whatever that we have of Lisa and Barter's Hansel and Gretel, essentially.
Yep.
And then Goldilocks gets like killed by the three bears and there's the blood pouring out from under the door and stuff. It's like you wouldn't see that in a regular episode. So like that is a horror element.
Yep.
But it's still funny.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
I've got 2 quotes.
Really?
Yeah. What have you
got? 3.
Okay. You go first.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same one, so you go first.
Okay. So I think it's in the first part of the Treehouse Forest. So like Homer reads his horoscope and it says you're going to die today. And then Marge reads hers and it says your husband's going to die today.
Yep.
And there's a rule of threes there where Homer's like getting in the car and something happens straight away and he's like, stupid horoscope. And then like a wrecking ball falls on his car and just misses him. And he also says, stupid horoscope. And then like a pickaxe flies out of a pickup truck in front of him while he's driving and like pierces his head. Blooped blorp blope.
Yeah.
But then it leads to where my quote is going. Like he gets to work and like Lenny and Carl come up to him and they say something about his appearance. Like the pickaxe might still be in his head or there's a bandage on his head.
Yep.
And then I think it's Lenny or Carl go, hey, that's one handsome rattlesnake. And aren't you scared of like how poisonous it is? And he's like, yeah, he'll get tired eventually. Snakes. Nature's quitters.
Which was my quote.
Cool.
Because it was like, yeah, it's just the best one from that part of the episode.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like very quotable moments kind of thing. Like after he goes like to heaven, comes back, eats the broccoli, goes back up, it's just like, try the broccoli again.
Yeah.
You have 23 hours.
Yeah.
I
do have a note about the broccoli as well.
Oh, do you?
In a segment titled Ned's Favorites. Broccoli. Another broccoli-related death.
Oh, let's not get into PTSD again, okay? We did that last time.
Yar.
It was funny, but... All right. So my like every quote that I've got is just one from each like section of the episode. Yeah. Oh, no, actually, I don't have one from the second section.
Neither. I've got mine's from the last one.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this will also be a shared quote because it's like one of the best of all time. So after Lisa has released the dolphin and it sort of shows that tiny little montage of it being like a...
the underwater scene with the potted dolphin.
A general, essentially, of an army. Yeah, so like cuts to this like wide panning shot of the ocean and you see a figure swimming out. It's Lenny. He's out in the middle of the ocean. He's like, alcohol and night swimming. It's a winning combination. Yeah. And then just gets murdered brutally by dolphins.
And then when his corpse washes up on shore.
Battle nose bruises, blowhole burns. This looks to be the work of...
Flipper something.
This looks to be the work of no good teens.
Yeah, I love that. Mine is different to yours. It's when... Seamus comes into the fray, or sea captain. I'm pretty sure his name's Seamus, right? It would make sense.
I have no idea.
No, it's Captain McAllister.
Yeah.
His name's probably Seamus, though.
Who the fuck's Seamus? No, there is a Seamus.
Family Guy, the guy with the wooden arms.
Yeah,
and legs.
that's right. Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, he's sort of on this like rickety pier, and he says, "Yar, the dolphins are upon us." and only this old sea dog knows how to. And like 2 dolphins cut him in half.
I was about to say one hits his top half, one hits his bottom half, and literally just takes him in half.
Yeah, that was fucking great.
Then Snorky pops back up and he's like, with the fucking captain's hat on.
Yeah.
And my third quote is once again something that just pops into my head. Although I can't see a dolphin without fucking thinking this. The like town press conference where they're all like talking about the dolphins trying to kill them.
Yeah.
The fucking dolphin comes through the window and kills Willie, and then Snorky himself like slides down the thing, flips around a little bit, and then gets up to the podium. He's like, Snorky, talk, man. And then he's like, sorry.
Has like a real proper voice.
Yeah, it was just such a brilliant joke. Like obviously, like yes, this dolphin is speaking, but now he's just speaking in a regular human voice. It goes on to explain that we used to live on the land and you fucking took it from us.
And then Lisa says something about talk about all the pollution we put in the ocean. That was you.
That was you.
While we're on that topic of Snorky, like another mini segment, episodes immortalized on Matt's skin do have the Snorky.
Oh
tattoo.
yeah,
true.
Like a cross section of Frank Grimes in there, but it's got like Snorky in his angry face.
you do. That's right.
We'll put a proper photo of that up on the screen.
We should.
And we never did.
What the fuck was the second episode?
The Ghost Dad one.
No, that was the first one.
The Hansel and
Hansel and Gretel
yeah.
one. Yep, that's right. Which I don't have anything written down for.
Yeah, it wasn't like quote heavy or anything like that. There was like a couple of cool scenes, I guess. I remember when like Bart got bitten on the leg by the rat and he's like, I just got over the plague.
Yeah. Maybe you could be a dunce, father.
And there was the bit where like the Wicked Witch has like got them into her house and is trying to explain that she's like waiting for a date with George Cauldron.
Yeah, that's right. And then that dude actually turns up.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, I'm George Cauldron. What's her name ready?
Is Marianne ready to go?
Let's give her 20 more minutes. Turns up the oven.
Well, we've got to play at 8. So. And that was a reference to the Brady Bunch, that particular joke. So like whoever the mum is in the Brady Bunch is coming up with like a name for someone who doesn't exist. And she says, George Glass. That was where that joke came
okay.
from. Yeah.
And it turns out to be a real person.
Don't know. I didn't read any further into it.
Right.
Yeah.
Peter Griffin. Yeah, Peter Griffin.
I didn't write any scenes down, but I picked up on 2 deleted scenes, apparently.
Huh?
So when I was reading like the production
Mhm.
of the episode, so there are 2 deleted scenes that are now available on the DVD. One with Dr. Hibbert fighting with hypodermics, and one where Moses like puts a gas tube down a dolphin's blowhole during the Humans vs. Dolphins war. So I assume like Dr. Hibbert's like throwing needles or something.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, Mo fucking shoves a tube down a dolphin's throat. Wonder why they were cut.
I don't know. I mean, it fits the theme of a Halloween episode. Like, they could have got away with it.
True.
Maybe not the throwing syringes. Yeah, I don't
Perhaps
know.
not. Yeah.
Maybe it was all just time-wise.
Yeah. Cultural references, unless you had any scenes.
No, I don't have any scenes.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I've got is a through line in the fact that Kang and Kodos appeared in 2 consecutive episodes.
Yeah.
If you look at like the season 11 episode 22, they're only in it for like a second, but they like walk onto the set and they're like, "Do you need us today? We have we have play tickets. Not that they're any good now."
Yeah. Yep. Weird. Cultural references that I've got was like the monsters in the opening sequence, the Free Willy parody when Snorky gets released.
Yep.
And like smacks Lisa in the face with the fin. Jaws when Lenny gets attacked by the dolphins. And then the dolphins outside the town meeting when they all come out and they're all just sort of standing there like on everything.
Mhm.
There's a reference to the movie The Birds.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Is that a Hitchcock movie?
That is a Hitchcock movie, yeah.
I understood that reference.
I like references. All right, got one review.
Yep. Who's it from?
Colin Jacobson, DVD movie guide.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to...
Gave the episode a positive review, saying, even in the weakest Simpsons seasons, you can count on the Halloween episodes to deliver good amusement. or at least pretty decent comedy, as evidenced by the up and down Treehouse 11. None of the segments excel, but none of them flop either, so they keep us entertained. It's really hard to fault a mainstream network TV series that references glory holes. So, Treehouse of Horror 11 gets a positive appraisal despite a few missteps.
Where the fuck does it mention glory holes?
Oh, fuck.
And then there must be another little one here. Mac McIntyre of the DVD Verdict said the greatest moments of the episode was snorky, mad. That's it.
It's not even a line.
Mad.
He doesn't say that.
What's he say, man?
It says snorky talk man.
Oh.
Doesn't say mad.
There you go.
That guy sucks.
Mac McIntyre.
Oh,
Fuck you.
Fuck him.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck him. All right. Last one. Season 22, episode 2.
Didn't have any final thoughts?
I do. Let's do that. Fuck.
Damn it.
All right. Very solid couple of stories, but the last one is always the best in my opinion. It's just such a far-fetched concept that fits perfectly into the Halloween-style aspect.
Yeah.
Like, I like the other two sections of the episode, but just the fact that, like those styles of the Halloween story stick out so much to me because it's just such a fucking, like you can tell that it was just one dude just yelling something out that he thought wasn't going to work. Like, what if we make dolphins invade the human race and take over the town? And then someone's like, that's actually a good fucking idea.
Yeah.
Like, they tend to be the best in my opinion.
Yeah, the middle of the episode, like the Hansel and Gretel bit, was the worst of the three.
Not to say that it was bad, but like it just wasn't as good as the other two.
Yeah. Yep, agreed.
All right.
Besides, I hear he's doing quite well with his bicycle pimpery.
He is. He's paying people $11 an hour to work for him.
$11 an hour? That's night watchman money. Maybe I should have a chat with him. Which of these ties says confidence?
Isn't that a Christmas tie?
It's a conversation starter. At least this conversation is over. It's not you I'm trying to impress, it's Nelson. I know he likes the sleeveless look.
Skinner! Hey. Oh, so you also heard about the $11 an hour.
All right. Season 22, episode 2.
Yep. Titled Lone Elisa.
Another Lisa episode, which we're going to get another one next week.
Yeah, even like the titles are a bit misleading for the first two season 22 episodes. Like the last one was like elementary school musical, and we thought it was going to be a high school musical thing, but it wasn't. And then this one, I would have thought it would be like Mona Lisa, where she was like a painter of some sort, which also wasn't the case.
You would think so, yeah.
Anyway, synopsis reads, Lisa helps fund Nelson's bicycle company with money Grandpa gives her as part of his inheritance. But after Nelson meets Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg and is convinced he can be successful by dropping out of school, Lisa tries to show Nelson the importance of an education. Meanwhile, Marge and Homer get addicted to buying expensive items and returning them for bogus reasons. However, their behavior is eventually caught on camera and they stop.
I didn't even think about that. Bart's just like not in this episode, hey?
No.
He is like at the very, very start where he like says that he paid Gil $50 to walk up and down the escalator, walk up the down escalator all day or down the up, whatever the fuck it is, the opposite.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. That's like the last line I remember from him in the episode.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't really remember any other bits.
How many quotes you got?
1.
And it is.
It's when Nelson finally has money to take his mum out for dinner, and it's sort of from his point of view looking at her, and she says, "Oh, Nelson, look how fancy this place is. The ketchup packets are made of glass."
Oh, yeah. Just a fucking degenerate.
Yeah.
I've got... Yeah, my first quote is from Nelson when he's... Wait, is it from Nelson? Yeah, that's right. It's like just after he sort of started the business and he's like making a little bit of money. Lisa's like come to check on him, but hasn't said like, I was your angel investor yet.
Yeah.
And he's talking about how he can actually have like proper sandwiches. No more PB or J for me.
Oh.
Poor as fuck.
Cooking a carrot in a fry pan.
Yeah, that's right.
That was from the episode where Bart shoots the bird.
The Nuke the Whales one? Oh, no, that's the Lisa episode.
Yeah.
And then later on when, like, as you said, Nelson goes and sees a bunch of, like, these captains of industry and they all say we left school early, so he sees that as his ticket to, oh, I can leave school as well.
Yeah.
And Lisa's trying to talk to Principal Skinner about it, and he's like, why? Everybody's happier with him gone.
Yeah.
And Lisa says something like, he's paying people $11 an hour, and he's like, $11 an hour? He starts like getting up and like ripping the sleeves off of his shirt and shit, and then Superintendent Chalmers comes in also with his suit shirt sleeves ripped off, and he's like, I see you also heard about the $11 an hour.
Yeah, that's like a really good like point to make about how little some people are paid in the public education sector,
particularly in America as well. It's really bad.
Like, imagine going to work every day and having to fear for your life, essentially,
and
with
getting
all the fucking shootings that happen.
And getting paid $30,000 a year.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
To learn how to operate panic rooms made out of whiteboards.
Yeah.
What a life.
Yeah. Cool. Count me in.
Oh, fuck.
He's not helping.
He's really not.
I haven't got anything else up until my final thoughts, so what do you got?
My scenes category, it just says, why is Nelson so gay?
Oh, fuck.
I assume it's in reference to like Nelson not really being that bully character in this episode. Like, obviously Lisa says to him like, oh yeah, I'm the person who's donated the money and whatnot, and he's like real thankful for it, and like shows her how thankful he is by like taking her out on like an ice skating date and shit like that. And the other bullies are there sort of making fun of him for it, but he doesn't get embarrassed by it.
Because if you've looked at the dynamic that they all have kind of thing, and it's weird too, because all the other, like the three other boys in that group are shown to be older than Nelson, but he's like the ringleader. They're all afraid of him.
Yeah.
So I suppose it makes sense to some degree, like why they wouldn't hang shit on him, because he'll just walk out there and beat the fuck out of him.
But they've also like hung shit on him in different episodes, like the episode where Lisa kisses Nelson, and they're like the Nuke the Whales episode.
Yeah.
Yes, but then after
Kiss
that,
a girl. What are you, gay?
But then he then immediately redeems himself in their eyes by fucking trashing Skinner's house.
Throws the rancid coleslaw. Yep. There's a couple of cultural references. In the beginning of the episode, Bart and Lisa are watching an Itchy and Scratchy parody of Up.
That was a fucking good Itchy and Scratchy episode. It was very well done.
It was.
Did you see it?
I skipped the season 22 episode this week.
So it was just like a parody of like the start of Up.
Yeah.
Like where like that like very important scene where like he's walking up the top of the hill and she like collapses halfway and he goes and picks her up, and like you think everything's going to be nice and wholesome, and then Itchy just pops out of nowhere and just blows both their fucking heads off.
Chris Hansen is seen hosting To Catch a Credit Whore, a parody of his previous show To Catch a Predator.
Yep.
And that was voiced by him, as you sort of brought up watching it. Grandpa Simpson reveals he lost most of his life savings by investing in a failed Broadway musical about Eddie Goodell, the smallest person to ever play in a Major League Baseball game.
Is that a real guy?
Must have been. I'll click on the hyperlink and we'll have a squiz. Okay. He was born in 1925, died in 1961, and all it says was the smallest player to appear in a Major League Baseball game. Fuck, he's tiny. It looks like a kid.
How tall is he?
Surely it's going to have his height. Okay. Weighing 60 pounds.
What?
Standing 3 feet 7 inches.
What?
He became the shortest player in the history of the major leagues. Goodell made a single plate appearance and was walked with 4 consecutive balls before being replaced by a pitch runner at first base. His jersey, being the uniform number 1/8, is displayed in the St. Louis Cardinals Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. So he was 27 kilos and 109 centimeters tall.
That's a...
Eric.
Mo love.
Eric.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, there's nothing real else interesting about him, but interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's tiny, cunt. It's got a picture of him.
The bat would be bigger than him.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about his bat. Wow. Literally took fucking one swing and got walked. That was his whole career.
How did he even get hired?
I don't know.
I don't understand. I don't think they had diversity hires in the 40s.
I've taken shits that are bigger than him.
Yeah.
Weighed 8.5 Keurigs. A Bono, if you will.
All right. Reviews?
Yep. Got 2, 3. Rowan Kaiser of the AV Club gave the episode a grade of B-. And he said, spending time with The Simpsons tends to make me happy, and nothing about this episode was particularly terrible. Again, no fucking divulgence into why the episode was good or bad. Here's a rating, and I sort of liked it. Shit.
Yeah.
TV Squad's Brad Tachek gave the episode a positive review as well, saying, tonight's episode wasn't quite as good as last week and just about as preachy, but it was still a good example of what makes The Simpsons great. Again.
What are those things?
Yeah. Would you like to name some of the things? Other things in the room with us right now?
Oh, fuck.
We've got another appearance of Eric Shit Sandwich of TV Fanatic. Gave the episode 3.7 out of 5. He thought the story was well written, but disliked the Mark Zuckerberg cameo.
What?
That was it.
Oh, fuck.
Did Mark Zuckerberg voice himself?
He did.
I don't understand. There was nothing inherent. Like, there's once again, like,
just like the classic Mark Zuckerberg thing of posting a status once or twice
throughout the entirety of the episode. Like, it's neither good nor bad kind of thing. And then like that, the Zuckerberg thing makes no impact whatsoever. No. It's a couple of lines.
Yeah,
he doesn't make any jokes. Doesn't make any bad jokes. Like, he just, the fuck is going on there?
Look, you know that cunt's never made a joke in his life as well.
Yeah,
true.
Yeah.
He's a cyborg.
It's just weird. It's just weird that you would even comment on it. Like, that's the thing that soured the episode for me. It's like, why?
It's probably just because he personally doesn't like Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
That's not a reason to bring it to work, cunt. Like, do your job. Yeah. Be unbiased, please.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck weird. Final thoughts. This is a weird episode. Once again, not particularly bad, but I think there's some larger character shifts happening here that change the show overall for the future. In the sense that, like, and I probably should have written more context for it, but I feel like they're moving, like, especially like Marge's character kind of thing. They sort of like, I feel like they've run out of ways to like keep her interesting while also keeping her character the way it was, like mild-mannered and stuff like that. So now they've sort of like started reaching for these more like zanier concepts of her, like, you know, committing fraud and stuff like that, and like going along with Homer's ideas.
We didn't
and
even talk about that side plot.
Well, it's not really that
much of a muchness.
Yeah, it's not that interesting. Yeah,
I think we've discussed like how Marge can be interjected and used perfectly is just those short bursts. And just like what a mother would actually say that really like makes the kids like shudder in like embarrassment. She doesn't do that much.
Well, that's my point. I feel like they've kind of like just run that dry.
Yeah.
And are trying to move away from it and like change her character completely. Not completely, but just like sort of give her like different edges that she didn't have before, where she used to just be like the, you know, the rock that everybody else would sort of use to like base their life off of. And now she's sort of like, I don't know, like fits more into the actual like regular family dynamic, whereas like the rest of them are all sort of fucked up in their own way. But, and like she has had those tendencies before, like, you know, she had the gambling problem and like a couple of other things that she's just sort of done and gone off the rails. But it just seems like they're doing it more consistently now. As opposed to it used to be a far-fetched thing before. Like there'd be 30 episodes where she was fine, and then there's the one where she runs off with Ruth Powers or whatever it is. Yeah. Like now it just feels like every single time she's in a storyline, it's something just zanier and zanier. I'm not saying it's for a bad way. It's just something that I'm particularly like noticing.
Yeah.
And they're sort of like in a smaller way a little bit. I suppose they're shifting Lisa's character a little bit more towards that very... What's the best way to describe it? Just depressed, really. And just that like really like sarcastic level of depression that's like synonymous with like people our age, really, of just like, you know, like the best
look on the world.
Best example in this country would be Living the Dream. Anytime anybody's like, "How you going, mate?" You just fucking living the dream, even though you're knee deep in fucking concrete and hating your life. Like, you just say it and move on.
Just nihilist. Like,
Yes.
she's just a nihilist character.
Yeah, and they're sort of now really starting to lean into that. All right.
Well,
got anything else?
Fuck him good.
No, I don't.
Oh, I see.
Alrighty. You can find this podcast on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. I'm trying to get through this as fast as possible for anybody who can help with the racist sound quote.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
And we'll see you guys next week.
I like.
You're not mad at me, are you?
So we asked ourselves, who's behind the badge? Police, cops, police cops.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about that is